Hi guys, welcome to my tutorial and so we have just started actually a D series. If you haven't watched the part 1, and here we will be talking about all the functions which start with the D in Excel. And so we have covered a function called D count. So watch the video number 95 if you haven't watched, and I have created a separate playlist as well for that, which is a D family. So in this video we'll actually uh, do DMAX function, right? So why I'm sharing these functions with you, because they can actually make your life very easy if you know these functions. And somehow I feel that, in my experience, these are the functions which generally people are not aware of, and but they are actually very powerful, just like arrays. I'm a big fan of arrays. If you have watched my series on the arrays, you might have seen that what wonders can array do, but people generally don't uh, you know uh, get so much interest in these formulas, perhaps because of the fact that they look little uncomfortable, maybe little difficult to understand. But so that's why I just thought that if the formulas are so good, then why not to go ahead and share these remarkable functions with you. So this is going to be part 2, and we'll talk about the DMAX today. So what exactly I have here, I have prepared dummy data. And so what we actually going to do is we want to identify that what is the maximum sale which was done if we do the comparison between, let's say, wheat and rice, two elements, right? We want to see that which item has got the maximum sale. We'll do the comparison for that, right? So as you know that, and if you're not aware, if you have missed the part 1, then this is how I'm going to create the criteria. And over here I'm going to write the sales, because you need to actually set up your this table in a way that it should match with the column headers. So that's why I have written here items and sales. And this is going, you are actually going to write it like this, equals to, and then further equals to, you'll write here rice, and similarly equals to here as well. So in wheat I want to see that the sale which is let's say equals to uh, greater than, I would say, let's say 80 dollars, right? And in this rice we would like to see that the greater than $60. So what exactly does this criteria mean? So what it is going to do is it is going to actually see all the wheat items which have a sale greater than 80, and then it is going to see all the items which has a rice as an item, and the sale which is greater than 60. So basis those values, the whatever the values it will collect from both the fields, it will see which has the maximum sale, and it will give you that value, right? So that's quite interesting. And it is, using the formula is again so interesting that I'll just show you what I mean. So when you write here the DMAX, you see the database and the field and the criteria. This has the 3 criteria. So I'm going to select this entire database, and in this field I can write 1 2 3 4, whatever the index number, or maybe I can write here, let's say, sales. Okay, that's my header, and the criteria is this. So this is why I have actually used this criteria, right? So when you press enter, you see that you're getting here 1000. So let us check that. So I'm going to filter the items here: wheat greater than 80 and rice greater than 60. So let us quickly filter on these items, and here greater than 100 is this, this is the element, so I'm just making it bold. And in this case rice is greater than 60, which is not qualified, so it will not count this. Here it is not going to count it, going to be counted. And in this case greater than 66, yes, it is going to be counted. And in this case, no, 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 no. And this wheat, again, it is less than 80. So rice, yes, it is greater than this. So these all are elements going to be separated from this table. And this is again 1000, and the wheat, this is going to be, yeah, this is greater than 80, so this is going to be counted. Now, so this is how this actually DMAX works, this database function works. It is going to create a separate array, and in this the bold items, it is going to be separated from this table, and then it will do all the comparisons. So wherever it is going to found, the the maximum out of these two, it will return you this value, which is 1000, right? Now suppose if I change this to, let's say, 44, you see here that the formula is giving me 100. It is giving me the 100 because now the maximum value out of these bold entries is 100. And if I further change this to, let's say, maybe 89, let's see what will happen. Now it will give me the 90, which is again this number, right? This is the maximum number. And if I change this to, again, let's say 88, let's see what will happen. Now it is going to give me the 89, which is for the rice item, right? So this is how this function works actually, right? So you can set up n number of criterias, and according to those criterias you can actually use, find out the maximum value, right? And similarly we can further do, maybe we can take some more examples. Let's say we want to calculate the maximum sale among all items which has status in demand. So we want to see that from in demand, which has the maximum, what is the maximum sales. So how will you do that? First you need to create the header. So I'm going to write here the status. Spellings should be same. It is case insensitive, so it doesn't matter how you're going to write it, but it has to be exactly the same. The spellings should be same. So now I'm going to write here DMAX, and as you know that this is going to be my database, and we'll select the field. So I'll again say the field is going to be sales, and this is going to be my criteria, right, in demand. Press enter and I'll get this 3455. So let's check out. Yeah, so this is my item actually, 3455. Now you may be thinking that if you would like to see that which product has this maximum sale, then that is something which we can get by using this dget function, which is I will be discussing in my next series, next part, which is the part 3, right? But so this function comes very handy when you want to find out the maximum number, according to n number of conditions. So I guess this is the best thing for you. And not only this, maybe you can create some more criteria here. Maybe let's say you would like to say that out of the wheat element, you want to find it out. Let's say let's create something over here. Let me just insert some columns here. So let's say we have the items, and we have the, let's say, sales, or maybe the year this time. Okay, and we want to find it out that out of this wheat, rice and curd, for rice after, let's say, 1999, and for curd, let's say, after 1996. I beg your pardon, I have to actually put it this within the quotes. That's how you write. And similarly for this, equals to, that's the way you write the functions, the criteria. And for the wheat, let's say you don't want to consider any year, right? Makes sense? So this is, if it doesn't make any sense, maybe you like to see this complete video and then go back to the part 1 and see that I have discussed each and everything in a detailed manner, but still I would be telling you that what exactly it means. So if you're not going to give any criteria in front of this item, so it means that it will consider all the year. It has not going to work on any particular year. But for rice, it is going to calculate the items, it is going to find the sales only after 1999. And for the curd, it is going to find, after your 1996, or maybe we can change this to, let's say, 2006, right? All right. So out of all these 3 entries, whatever condition will give you the maximum, the sale, it will be actually reverted back by this function, which is we are going to use DMAX, right? So let's quickly use this DMAX function. So guys, database and field are very simple concepts. You understand these criteria very well, I know. The only thing which you need to understand is exactly this criteria. Making the criteria is more important. That's what is, I would say, the backbone of this function, right? If you want to work on the combination, if you want to work on the AND combination, or maybe if you want to work on the OR combination, you know, that's something which you need to actually decide according to the situation. So now I'm going to give this criteria. Let's just press enter. So we are getting here 89. Now we need to see that why we're getting this 89, and this is the item which I guess we're getting here. Let me just make them unbold, and let's start with this. So as you know, for the wheat, my all items will be considered. So let me just bold this, because wheat has no year criteria. For the rice, it has a greater than 99, so it is again going to be counted. For the milk, no criteria, we haven't said. For the curd, yes, but it is going to be greater than 2006, so this is not going to be included. For the ice cream, no. For the wheat, yes, we have the criteria. The criteria is blank, so it is going to count everything. For the rice, greater than 99, yes. For the wheat, again, every wheat will be counted, so I'm just, you know, making them bold so that we can see that whether we got the correct answer or not. And no ice cream. And for the wheat, again, yes, we will be counting this. For the rice, greater than 99, yes. Milk, no. For the curd, 2006, no, it is not going to be counted. Ice cream, no. Wheat, yes. Rice, again, 89, perfect. But air is greater than 99, yeah, it is, so perfect. For the wheat, yes. And for the wheat, again, yes. And that's it, right? Milk, no. Alright, so let us see that from these bold items, which is the maximum number. So I guess it is actually 89, which is this element, right? So that's how, you know, this wheat is returned. And if I'm going to write here 99, you see here that I will get actually 99 here, right? Now let's try to manipulate this. Let's try to do some more experiments. What if question is if we change the question and we say that we want to find the production of the sales of wheat, maybe let's say greater than 2000, let's say 6. See how this is going to affect my answer. So my answer is going to be changed, because now you have said that you have put in the condition that wheat should be counted only after 2006. So this will be excluded. Let us just unbold it, and this is again going to be excluded, and both these items will be excluded. This is also going to be excluded. So everything is going to be excluded. Yeah, so everything is going to be excluded. So what else is what else we have? We have only these bold items. So let us find it out. What is the maximum value here? So that's the maximum with the rise to, you know, $89, right? So that's how you can do a lot of things with this DMAX function, and you can actually count that, you know, which item has the maximum value. And this is just example. Maybe you can you can work on this in your own way, depending upon what kind of a data you have. So I was just thinking of putting up some more conditions, possibly something like maybe we can write here the status, right? So in the status we'll say that we're looking for only the in-demand product, or maybe the out of stock, right? So let me just quickly write it. And for this I'll change it to less, and let me just put the equals to here. So what exactly we are going to do, as you might have understood by now, that now we are looking for the wheat greater than 2006, but it has to be out of stock, and the rice has to be out of stock, and the curd has to be less, right? So out of these elements we want to actually see that what is the maximum sale we did, right? So let's just expand this. The rest of the things will remain as it is. So we got the 0. So let us see that. So where we have the out of stock, we have for the wheat there is no out of stock, I guess. Yeah, we have the out of stock here, but again it is not going to be qualified because it is the year is not greater than 2006, right? So I don't think so any entry is going to meet this criteria. So maybe we can do one thing. Maybe for the curd, let us check for the curd. It is greater than 2006. So for the curd, let me just pull any entry. This is, let's make it 2010, and let's make it less. And as you can see here, I've got here the $4, right? Just wanted to explain you, actually it can go on the multiple conditions as well. So you can play around with all these conditions. You can, you know, keep on changing them. If you're looking for something that we should not count year for the wheat, but it should count the out of stock, then this is how your formula, you know, the output would look like. Now what it is doing is it is calculating again all the year for the wheat and of course the out of stock. So it is going to calculate this wheat out of stock. Let's just bold them, and this is moderate, this is less, and this is again less, this is again out of stock, and that's it, I guess. And so this is the maximum value, which is giving me 78, right? So I hope you loved this series, you loved this part 2 of my this D series, and write me in if you have any questions. Just don't forget to subscribe on the channel, and if you're looking for some Excel and the VBA training, just let me know about it. And this is the video number 96. Very soon we are actually going to complete the 100 videos on this channel. And thank you so much, guys. I must thank you for your support, because day by day I'm seeing that, you know, my subscribers and my number of clicks on the videos are increasing. That means that the channel is getting popular. You are actually liking the videos, and with your support I'm getting so many good questions, you know, that which always helps me in uploading the videos, you know, without actually even thinking twice, you know, because your questions are so great. If you're new to this channel, just watch any video and I can, you know, assure you would get something out of it. It's not the basic videos. Every video is, you know, has some, you know, great amount of detail, whether it's a VBA video, whether it's on the charts, whether it's on the pivots, whether it's on the Excel arrays. I have covered almost everything, right? So once again, thanks a lot for this, and do subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll come up with another video very soon, which will talk, where we'll actually going to discuss about the D sum. So till then, take care and stay fit. Bye bye.